Okay, it's currently 3:12 p.m. Although these banana farms have produced practically zero money, I still collect from them. Ugh. Now, we're very likely to get Bloonstones from this tile. However, we'll have to have good planning in order for that to happen. So, use the favorite town. The double shot upgrade is the only upgrade I don't get. And that's because it's worthless, it doesn't do anything. The mortar monkey is much better for the explosives department. Only get the bomb shooter if you've got a lot of spare cash. It takes a lot of upgrades before the bomb shooter becomes anything special. Then again, the same could be said for any tower. Yeah, that's right, any tower on Bloons monkey. I can only wonder how Sam's presenting that my suggestion to the Ninja Kiwi team, to allow DDT to be an option in Monkey v. Monkey attacks. Birdie stuff. This is a valuable upgrade. It also makes their explosion. It also makes the Motar Monkey's explosion differ from the bomb shooter's explosion, as you can clearly see. However, it is about time that I start upgrading the spike factor. That would be the wise and sensible thing to do. Because, well, the spike ball is too weak, then the Bloons will get through it. Alright. That red blue got real lucky. I gotta say. The most time I can't see camera view. Maybe he can. There, now he's a Bloon buster. I don't always say it correctly. Sometimes I accidentally say Bloon person. Oh, I still don't have enough money for this. Okay. Wait. Oh, dear. This is a nightmare scenario. Oh, Shredder. Sorry about that. Sorry. Okay. We clearly need another tower, but what? The only thing I can really think of is the bomb shooter. We're near the end of the tile, and yet we still don't have very good defense. But somehow we're managing to defeat all our Bloons, so maybe I'm just not very confident because we don't have a lot of power. I mean, we only have 4 towers. But that can change, my friend. That should definitely change. But I've got an even better idea. Since I failed to save up enough, let me waste all the money on a monkey. You know, I don't think it's possible to determine what tower is the least efficient of all. That title would either go to oh my. Boy, I really wish. Oh dear. That was embarrassing. Lady Luck is on her side, clearly. We still managed to get our extra Bloonstones. We don't need much more experience. Oh, this is a good terrain. Double shot. I don't get this upgrade because it's too expensive, even when the Ninja Monkey is favored on a terrain. On a time. I'm now looking at the amount. I'm now looking at this part easily, as focusly as I can. Focusly probably isn't a word, but you get the idea. We're on round 6 of 19 total rounds. Just in time for the last one. If I had upgraded the Spike Factory first, there's a good chance I wouldn't even had the most money. Getting the birdie stuff upgraded is my cue to upgrade the Spike Factory. That's right, I've made up natural cues to do something in this game. That's how long I've played. Pretty big dedication, if you ask me. But one of my 2014 goals is to defeat a DDP. Just one. Oh, ooh. Legend has it that the Motar Monkey can't see camo balloons, so therefore it is very important to upgrade Spike Factory for camo balloons. The Motar Monkey is for black and red. Wait a minute, did I just say black balloons? Yeah, black balloons are immune to explosions. Silly me. Oh no, they're regrowth. So the Spike Factory is for regrowth balloons who weren't fully popped, and for camo balloons who weren't detected. That's basically what the Spike Factory is for. If you miss any tower. The Mold Carbuncle is for lead blows. Any tower that throws up with sharp is for the very beginning. Next, you do a tower that's explosive for the lead blows. And then you do a tower at the very, and then you do the Spike Factory for the Camo Bloons. And then you add some sort of tower, and then you, so once you're done upgrading all of those towers, you add a tower at the very end to protect your newly formed Spike Bloons, or maybe something at the very beginning. Your ultimate goal on any tile is to get a Super Monkey. That's during the tile. Your ultimate goal after the tile, the best you can do is not lose a single life. And that's not the easiest thing to do in the world. It seems ludicrous for us to manage to actually save up to get a Super Monkey. But right now we've been real lucky. We haven't had any weak growth spurts. Do I take the risk and save up for a Super Monkey? Yes, I do. And let me tell you, it's a pretty big risk. Just 100 more, 50 more. And I put this Super Monkey in the middle. The best place for the Super Monkey is in the middle. So he can take up the entire time, or as much as possible of it. And then we increase his range. Need to save up money. If round 18 ends and we don't have enough money, I'll settle for upgrading the Super Monkey's range. The Super Monkey can't see Camo Bloons. That's a bit of a problem. So you're telling me the Super Monkey can't see Camo Bloons? Well, oh boy. Tough decision. Do I upgrade the Spike Factory or do I upgrade the Super Monkey? Spike Ball Factory. Because of my decision to turn it into a Spike Ball Factory, we lost a ton of lives. But it's worth it. We don't need Bloonstone. We're already slowly but surely recovering our Bloonstone. So, we're okay. However, with the Super Monkey not able to see Camo Bloons, more awesomer. Since when did awesomer become a word? You can only imagine what exactly happened. Caused that to happen. Okay. We should probably collect from the... Ah, yes, I knew it. We have some money. Oh boy, I'd say we're in for an upgrade. We're not gonna be able to get mobs for quite a while. And there's a pretty good reason why. Now wait, how come I don't have the glue factory? You need lots of upgrades for the glue gunner to become anything valuable. Plus, even if it turns out to be totally worthless, we should still have him just in case. Banana farms in the game and in your city are vital for the health of your economy. We should build it just in case. However, such a building should be built. However, this greenhouse should be built far away from any sort of society. So, what's the farthest place we can build it? Let's build it next to the pilot ship. That way we can get to water very easily. There, now we got a place where we can discuss. We don't even have a banana farm, but really, is it anything special? Doesn't seem you can get banana farms in this. Oh, you can get banana farms in the actual game? It's expensive and doesn't even have an attack. Lead balloons. So, wait, lead balloons? And it has to be placed in water. Lead and regrowth balloons. Wait, how are regrowth balloons a weakness for this ninja monkey? If you increase his attack range, and if you get the first upgrade on the first path, he becomes faster and has better range. Weakness, balloon rushes. Oh, I know what those are. When a bunch of balloons suddenly come rushing through your defenses. Yeah, the sniper monkey. He can only get one balloon at a time. Oh yeah, the spike factory never ever misses. It's probably the only tower that never misses. There's only room for one more slot, so I can only imagine what they'll use that for. The glue gunner, glue gunner. As I was saying, the glue gunner. Mauve and camo and mauve class balloons. Black and mauve class balloons. Lead and camo balloons. Expensive and can't hurt lead balloons. Balloon rushes. Black and camo balloons. White and camo balloons. Lead and regrowth balloons. Camo balloons. Expensive. Fast balloons. Multiple paths. Oh, I know that one. That is a serious weakness. For a tower, that is a serious weakness. When there are multiple paths, it seriously makes you reconsider the mere possibility of even thinking about getting a spike factory when there are multiple paths. It makes you think, trust me, and it'll make you think even more when you realize that you still have to do all that upgrade, and that only one path is safe. And that there's no limit to how many paths there could be, because it's a big world out there. Seriously. I don't know exactly how many tiles of land there are in here. There could be millions. And I don't even have this quest completed. Though I've got to admit I'm pretty close. But that's not the point. The point is that every tower has their own weaknesses and strengths. Think of it as like evolution. Every creature has their own strengths and weaknesses. A human being can't jump as high as a flea. Well, okay, they can jump higher than a flea, but not in comparison to the height of the flea and how high the flea can jump. A human can jump higher than a flea, technically, but a human is much bigger than a flea. There is an all-type 10 video that tells you all about it. It's probably called 10 Amazing Bugs, or 10 Great Insects, or 10 Incredible Insects. Hey, that would actually be a little more catchier, 10 Incredible Insects. Now, if only there was a number that begun with the letter I. Oh wait, that's infinity. Infinity Incredible Insects. That would be... all type 10s would really have their work cut out for them. Trust me. But in the end, I have less than 1,000 experience needed for the next level. And in the end, it's just Bloons Monkey City. But it won't be that way for long. Because one day you may be able to send DDTs and Monkey v Monkey attacks. Of course, you have to be the meanest player ever to do something like that. Crazy Twister. I am not one to attack level 16 players. The only reason I would attack another player is to hopefully get them to record their attempt at defending. The best person to get would be Alien Rockstar 50. That's my attempt at guessing his name, but I kind of forgot it since then. But anyway, in the end, when it just boils down to being monkeys attacking balloons and balloons attacking monkeys. So yeah, it's currently 3:41 p.m. Till next time.